Today, I am exposing the 8 most purchased protein brands flagged by independent labs and the 3 NSF certified alternatives that pass every test. The brand sitting on the supplement store shelf next to you right now is number 1 on the avoid list. Number 8, Garden of Life Raw Organic Protein. The Clean Label Project's 2018 investigation specifically called out Garden of Life Raw Organic Protein among the worst performing products tested for cumulative heavy metal load. That is the same brand sold at every Whole Foods in America. Garden of Life launched in 2000 and built one of the most trusted organic supplement brands in the country by marketing to consumers who read labels carefully. A 22-ounce tub retails for around $34.99. At 20 servings, that is $1.75 per serving and $52.50 per month. The protein source is a plant-based blend of organic pea protein, sprouted brown rice, chia, and amaranth. The certifications on the front of the tub read USDA Organic and Non-GMO Project Verified. Neither certification tests for lead, cadmium, or arsenic. The organic label means the soil was farmed without synthetic pesticides. It does not mean the soil was clean. The gym goer reaching for Garden of Life is trying to do the right thing. The label is rewarding them for the wrong thing. The difference is the certification, not the contamination test. Number 7, Vega Sport Premium Protein. The same Clean Label Project investigation that flagged Garden of Life also tested multiple Vega Sport products. Heavy metals levels exceeded the protein category average. The Olympic triathlete on the front of the tub is real. The contaminants in the scoop are also real. Vega launched in the early 2000s and grew into one of the largest plant-based protein brands in North America by positioning itself as the gold standard for athletes who could not or chose not to use dairy. A 1.96 pound tub retails for around $48.99. At 20 servings, that is $2.45 per serving and $73.50 per month. The protein source is a plant-based blend of pea protein, pumpkin seed, sunflower seed, and alfalfa protein. Plant-based proteins broadly carry higher heavy metal loads than whey because lead and cadmium accumulate in the soil where the source crops are grown. Vega does not publish heavy metal test results on individual production batches. The difference is the source, not the disclosure. Number 6, Orgain Organic Protein. The Clean Label Project's 2018 testing program found Orgain Organic Protein contained measurable concentrations of lead and cadmium, exceeding the protein category average. Orgain is sold at Costco, Target, Whole Foods, and every major retailer in America. Orgain was founded in 2008 by a physician who marketed his protein as the clean nutrition alternative for cancer survivors, post-surgery patients, and consumers seeking organic protein without compromise. A 2.03 pound tub retails for $34.99. At 20 servings, that is $1.75 per serving and $52.50 per month. The protein source is an organic plant-based blend of pea protein, brown rice protein, and chia. The organic certification covers pesticide-free farming. It does not test for the absence of heavy metals. A cancer survivor buying this powder for clean post-treatment nutrition is consuming a measurable dose of lead with every scoop. The brand, built on doctor-founder credibility, is selling a product the founder would not prescribe to his own patients. He would not write that script. The difference is the marketing claim, not the contaminant load. Number 5, Quest Protein Powder. Quest carries no NSF Certified for Sport on the powder, no Informed Sport, no Clean Label Project Purity Award, no published certificate of analysis. Quest Nutrition launched in 2010 and built its reputation on the protein bar that became the best-selling protein bar in America. The powder was introduced as the natural extension of that brand trust. A 3-pound tub retails for around $39.99. At 41 servings, that is 97 cents per serving, $29.10 per month. The protein source is whey isolate and micellar casein. The label looks clean, but the brand has built its identity around the bar, not the powder. The bar has a clean reputation. The powder is a different product manufactured to a different specification, sold under the same brand name with none of the same third-party verification. The consumer assumes the bar reputation transfers. The brand has done nothing to verify that assumption. The difference is the bar, not the powder. Before we get to the 4 most distributed protein brands on the list, here are 3 tests you can run on any protein tub in any store in 30 seconds. Test 1. Flip the tub and find the certification logos. NSF Certified for Sport. Informed Sport. Informed Choice. Clean Label Project Purity Award. Any one of these logos means a third-party laboratory has verified that the tub matches its label and has been screened for heavy metals. Without one of these logos, the brand's protein claim is the brand's word, not a verified fact. Test 2. Read the first ingredient. Whey protein isolate means 90% or more protein by weight. Whey protein concentrate means cheaper, less filtered, higher lactose. Protein blend means the brand is mixing forms without telling you the ratio. Test 3. Look for the phrase third-party tested, followed by a published certificate of analysis. Brands that publish their batch test results give you the answer. Brands that publish nothing are asking you to trust them. If this is changing how you read a protein label, subscribe. We read every label so you do not have to. Number 4. Premier Protein Powder. Premier Protein has not published certificates of analysis on individual batches of its powder. The brand carries no NSF, Certified for Sport certification, no Informed Sport certification, and no Clean Label Project Purity Award. Premier Protein launched the ready-to-drink protein shake in 2003 and built one of the most recognized protein brand names in America before introducing their powder. The shake is in every Costco, Sam's Club, and Target. The powder followed the same distribution. A 1.75-pound tub retails for around $22.98. At 23 servings, that is $1 per serving, approximately $30 per month. The protein source is whey concentrate and milk protein concentrate. Milk protein concentrate has been broadly flagged in independent testing for cadmium accumulation. The contaminant concentrates during the protein extraction process. The math is brutal. The retail dominance that placed Premier Protein in every warehouse club in the country is the same retail dominance that demands a cost structure where the formula and the third-party testing both get cut before the slotting fees do. The difference is the price, not the purity. Number 3. Sunwarrior Classic Plus Protein. The premium pricing on Sunwarrior does not buy additional third-party heavy metal testing. The brand publishes no certificate of analysis. Sunwarrior was founded in 2008 and built its identity as the higher-priced alternative to Vega and Garden of Life. The tubs sit on the Whole Foods end cap, the Sprouts protein section, and the Vitamin Shoppe premium shelf. A 750-gram tub retails for around $44.99. At 25 servings, that is approximately $1.80 per serving, $54 per month. The protein source is a multi-plant blend of brown rice protein, pea protein, chia, quinoa, and amaranth. 5 plant sources in one tub. 5 separate soil contamination points in one scoop. Plant-based protein blends. Concentrate the contamination problem rather than dilute it because each source contributes its own load to the cumulative total. The premium on the label refers to the source, the packaging, and the price point. It does not refer to the test result. The difference is the price, not the protection. Number 2. Owyn Plant-Based Protein. Allergens are emphasized. Certifications are missing. Owyn carries no NSF Certified for Sport, no Informed Sport, and no Clean Label Project Purity Award. The label discloses every allergen the product does not contain. The label does not disclose the heavy metal content of the source crops. The simplicity is the problem. Owyn launched in the mid-2010s with a brand name that stands for only what you need and built its identity around what the brand promised it was leaving out. No dairy, no soy, no gluten, no peanuts, no tree nuts, no eggs, no fish, no shellfish. The brand positioned itself for the allergy-conscious consumer, the parent buying for a kid with food sensitivities, and the wellness-driven shopper. A 1.2-pound tub retails for around $32.99. At 14 servings, that is approximately $2.36 per serving and $70.80 per month. The protein source is a plant blend of organic pea, organic pumpkin seed, and organic flax. The contamination data the brand has not published is the part the consumer cannot see. The difference is the allergen list, not the contamination list. Number 1, Body Tech AllWhey from Vitamin Shoppe. Body Tech AllWhey Vitamin Shoppe brand. No NSF Certified for Sport. No Informed Sport. No Clean Label Project Purity Award. No published certificate of analysis. The brand is sold inside the dedicated supplement store the consumer walked into specifically to find a clean product. Body Tech is the Vitamin Shoppe's exclusive house brand, sold across roughly 700 Vitamin Shoppe locations nationwide and online. It is the brand the staff member behind the counter recommends when you walk in and ask what is on sale. It is the brand sitting at eye level between the brand name protein tubs you came in looking for. A 5-pound tub retails for around $39.99. At 70 servings, that is approximately 57 cents per serving, $17.10 per month. The protein source is whey protein concentrate, whey protein isolate, and whey protein hydrolysate. Whey concentrate appears first on the label. The cheapest form of whey is the largest component of the blend. The verification behind the 25 grams on the front is the staff member's word. The difference is the staff recommendation, not the lab result. 8 brands, 8 different problems, 1 pattern. The independent laboratory test was either not performed, not published, or actively failed. Now here are 3 brands that answered the question every brand on the avoid list refused to. Number 3, Clean Athlete Whey Protein Isolate. NSF Certified for Sport on every batch produced. Clean Athlete is a division of Douglas Laboratories, one of the longest-running clinical supplement manufacturers in the United States, founded in 1955. Clean Athlete launched in the early 2010s as the athlete-focused product line built around one non-negotiable standard. A tub retails for around $59.99 for 17 to 20 servings, approximately $3 to $3.50 per serving, and around $100 per month. The protein source is whey protein isolate at 20 grams per serving. NSF Certified for Sport means the tub has been independently tested against more than 270 banned substances on the World Anti-Doping Agency list, screened for label accuracy, and audited for facility compliance. Major League Baseball, the National Football League, the National Hockey League, and the PGA Tour accept NSF Certified for Sport as a testing standard for athlete supplementation. The pro athlete cannot risk a failed drug test from a contaminated tub. The difference is the audit, not the marketing. Number 2, Ascent Native Fuel Whey Protein. NSF Certified for Sport on every batch. Ascent launched in 2016 with a single operating philosophy. Source whey from American dairy farms, process it through a single facility, and remove every additive that does not contribute to the protein content. A 2-pound tub retails for around $39.99. At 24 servings, that is approximately $1.67 per serving, $50 per month. The protein source is native whey protein, processed using a low-temperature mechanical microfiltration method that does not require chemical exposure to extract the protein from the milk. 25 grams of protein in a 32-gram scoop. No artificial sweeteners, no artificial flavors, no artificial colors. 0 proprietary blends. The amino acid profile is published on the tub. The information is on the label. The difference is the sourcing, not the marketing. Number 1, Thorne Whey Protein Isolate, NSF Certified for Sport on every batch produced. The certificate of analysis is published for every production lot. Thorne was founded in 1984 in Sandpoint, Idaho. For 42 years, the brand has built its reputation on third-party testing, manufacturing precision, and clinical grade formulation. Thorne products are sold at the Mayo Clinic store. Thorne's research partners include the Mayo Clinic, the Cleveland Clinic, and the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee. A 1.5 pound tub retails for around $59. At 20 servings, that is approximately $2.95 per serving, around $88 per month. The protein source is grass-fed whey protein isolate at 21 grams per serving. It is tested for banned substances, heavy metals, microbial contamination, and label accuracy. Mayo Clinic affiliated dietitians recommend Thorne to patients managing chronic illness, post-surgical recovery, and athletic performance at the same time. It is used by professional sports teams across multiple leagues and by the U.S. Olympic and Paralympic Committee. The difference is the audit, not the advertising. 8 brands on the avoid list answered the same question with silence. Did an independent laboratory test this tub? No NSF Certified for Sport. No Informed Sport. No Clean Label Project Purity Award. No published certificate of analysis. The brand was asking you to trust the marketing. 3 brands answered the same question with a certification logo on the front of the tub and a published test report behind it. Clean Athlete tested every batch against the World Anti-Doping Agency banned substance list. Ascent published its amino acid profile on the label itself. Thorne built a 42-year reputation for third-party certification that no plant-based competitor has matched for a single batch. The lifters who know these brands do not switch when a new flavor drops. They flipped one tub once, found the NSF certification logo, read the first ingredient, made one decision, have not changed it since. They are not loyal to the brand, they are loyal to the audit. If you have a protein powder you trust, drop the brand in the comments. Tell us the brand, what you pay per serving, and how long you have been running it. Help the next lifter find what you already know. If you missed our breakdown on the magnesium brand's failing lab tests, it is linked below. Same pattern, same testing standard, different molecule. Subscribe if you have not. This channel follows the molecule, not the marketing.